What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome to the vlog style video today. So today I am now on my way to a friend's local shop. He's got some new parts for the Forester off of a used Subaru. So I'm going to be upping the braking power on this finally. So I think you guys know what I'm going for. I've told you before. Some parts are on order, so you'll see that later on in the video. I won't release this till I have everything to go onto the car. But yeah, today we're driving out about 15-20 minutes out to a friend's shop to go pick up the parts. I've got my Tim Hortons ready, I'm hopped in the Forester as you can see, and I'm on my... So this video is not only going to be about the parts I'm picking up right now, it's also going to be about the parts I got recently, or I should say the parts, sorry. I finally got something that took about 2.5 months to get here. I think it's from China. Something to fix what I call the black hole in this center console. So like I've showed you guys in my dislike video, the center console only has that little one tray that's literally super thin. So everything else has to like go and fall to the bottom of your center console. What I picked up, one second, this person in front of me is braking even though it's a green light. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It's a green light on the highway and the person in front of me is braking. Like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, people are stupid. Okay, anyways, so yeah, so I finally got a piece from China that mounts exactly where that other tray mounts, but it kind of goes down to the center point, so I guess like halfway down the center console. So it lets you put a few things on top that you necessarily would use kind of daily, I guess, or like pretty often, and then everything else you don't normally use often you can store at the bottom of the center console, which is how it should have been made from factory. Looking at you, Subaru. Anyways, so I got that now. Also, the good thing I got too is, not the good thing I got, the good thing I saw, and I'll show you guys once I show you the piece, is that the actual little small tray that I used to use still fits perfectly fine in the center console. The only thing is I'll have to trim the side edges because it kind of pulls up on the new piece because it wants to go in and clip. There's 3 clips around it and it wants to clip in. The new piece, because it's like a cheap China piece, but I mean it works great, doesn't have any clips, so it can still force its way down onto it, but then once you take it out it pulls the other one out with it, which is no good. It's no bueno. So I'm going to fix that eventually, but I'll show you that piece in a second once we're done. Okay guys, so I'm on my way back from my friend's shop. I wanted to film more, but stuff happens when you get to talking and, you know, kind of just hanging out. I was there for a lot longer than I wanted to be because I have a lot of things to do today, but I got there, I don't know, a little bit before 12, and it's 12:45 now, so I was there for a decent amount of time. But anyways, I got my parts. I'll show you in a second what they are once I get to my next destination. I have a few things to go out and mail today for my little side business that I do for shirts for the Forte community. So I'm going to head there too. But yeah, in a second I'll just show you the parts I picked up. Super nice guy. If you guys are in the Ottawa area and you need like a Subaru enthusiast, like this guy has known Subarus for so many years, like he's worked on them forever. I don't know how many motors he has in his shop and how many Subarus he has just lying around outside, but if you ever need anything in the kind of Ottawa or Montreal area and you want like an actual really good Subaru enthusiast to work on your car, hit me up in the messages and I'll link you to him. Super cool guy. He gives the best prices that he can on everything. Pretty much everything he gives to you, he almost gives it to you at cost. Like obviously he's got to make a little money to survive, but I mean really nice, and he gives you really good service. So like I said, if you guys need anything, hit me up and I'll link you to him and I'll pass you over. So there you guys go. Finally getting some Brembos to put on the Forester. These are going to look so nice on the Forester. I'm going to be painting them black to match the rear. We are not going to do the rear Brembos. It's too much of a pain, maybe someday, but really right now it's not worth the money. So these are going to be a good addition for braking. I can't wait to install them. I'm not going to be installing them in this video. Soon I'll be doing an oil change, and then I'll be flushing all my fluids for my brakes and everything like that, so I'll do them then. But yeah, so this is going to be where this video ends for today, since I don't have the rest of the parts to show you guys. So for today, that's it. Flashing on to the next video, which will be another. Yeah, so the center console piece that I ended up getting just looks like this. comparing it to the old one, which is like super flat, you can see it's also longer. Here, I'll show you guys. So if I put them like on top of each other, you know, you guys can see it's actually a lot longer. It's the same width. The cool little thing about this one too, and I didn't see it in the ad, it might have been there, I just don't remember, is that it came with this nice little Subaru all-wheel drive mat. It's just a nice touch. It's especially something that's from, I hate to say it, but it's from China, right? So I mean, it's like, you don't always expect the best quality because it's sometimes like they're really cheaply made. Like I said, it's different kind of plastic. This is like a really nice hard plastic. It's molded. This is also molded, but it's like a cheap, really brittle kind of thin plastic is what I should call it. Differences are on the sides. There's no tabs right here that clip into the actual center console. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm pointing to here. I guess I should bring it up. So yeah, there's no tabs on the side, as you can see right here and right here. On the back as well, and on the other side, there's no tabs on it. So it doesn't clip in like the other one does. It more or less just sits there. The cool thing is that you can actually use both of them together because it actually fits in it. The only thing is once you try and pull this one out, this one comes out with it because it's not actually clipped in. So what I think I'm going to do is, if I decide to keep both of them, which I probably will because I keep just like keys or something like that on top of here, and then I'll put stuff like my work badges and stuff like that in here, and at the bottom is just stuff I barely ever use. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe just shave it off a little bit at the bottom. Hopefully that won't actually like cut into it. But yeah, if I really want to keep it, that's what I'll do because it's a tight fit inside of it. But it does fit inside, so that's a bonus. It has a little cutout here to put your wires through. I'll bring you guys closer and show you guys. So once you put this in, sorry, I'm just trying to get stuff organized here quickly. Okay, so once you put this in, it actually cuts off these areas here, if you can see that. The old one was shorter, so everything could still come out of here, so your wires will come out of here. So it's got the hole in it, so your wire can come through now instead of it getting chopped off by the actual bottom of this. You could always just trim it if you really want to. But yeah, so my wire comes through here now. Well, I won't put it through right now. And then I have this one sitting on top of it. And I don't really want to push it all down because it's going to cut my wire. But when you have that all in there, you can close this perfectly fine. There's no problem. So I would highly recommend it. It's about a $40 piece, $30 or $40 piece. But it's, for what it is, I'm actually surprised. It actually changes that center console a lot, which is, like I said earlier, something that should have been done from the factory. But sometimes you have to buy your own parts to make the car the way you want it, right? So, it is what it is. Can't complain about it. I would highly recommend it to any other SJ owner. I know a lot of people have problems with it. I've told people that I was buying this and I told them I'd review it. So there is my mini review of the center console, I guess box you can call it. That really actually saves your life almost from the bottomless pit that is the center console of an SJ Forester. See that down there? Okay guys, so to end this video off, I finally got the other parts in. As you can see, I got some RBF 600 Motul .4 racing brake fluid. It's still good for daily driving. If I went into the 660, I think it is, that would have been like really performance brake fluid, but this is really good just for day-to-day driving and everything like that. Like that'll be perfect. Like that's more than what I need. I picked up some Goodridge stainless steel brake lines for the front and the rear. These are going to help so much because there's not going to be as much play as there is like in the rubber hoses right now. So can't wait to put those in too. To fix up my Brembos, and I'll show them to you in a second because I've already done it. I didn't really show the process, but what I did was I used this 3M wheel restoration kit. It was on sale for 20 bucks, usually about 40 at Walmart. And I've used that before for when I had my Neon. My rims got guttered a little bit on a morning where there was tons of water, so I went and hydroplaned into a curb. Sorry, early morning, can't really find my words. So yeah, so I hit a curb and then I used this to try and smooth out the edges. It didn't work the best just because at the time they were pretty deep, so like it would smooth them out, but it doesn't give you any compound to kind of refill it. So like any sort of like bog or any I don't know, Bondo or anything like that, right? So any like compound to refill what you've taken out to try and balance it in properly. But for this, it was perfect because it literally just comes with a drill part. You can see that in there, and then this other kind of foamy attachment that has Velcro on one side, and then tons of different sandpaper discs. So different grits and everything like that, and it just smooths everything out really nicely. You can also use this to shine stuff, and polish. So might use that in the future for other things. And then I hit it with the black high heat paint. After I used a nice can of primer, I did this. So I pretty much brought it down to close to bare metal or just really scratched up. Did about 3 coats of primer in like all the sections that you would actually see the brakes. Made sure that I taped up all the caliper pistons. And then, like I said, once that was done, I cleaned them up a bit and then used the paint. I'm not going to gloss them because the paint is already high gloss. So here they are. So they're all black except for like right inside they're gold because that's where I taped them up. But yeah, so those are going to look really cool on the Forester, especially because the rear brakes are black as well. The only spot that didn't get gold, like I said, is inside. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but like really far at the back. No, you won't. Okay, but anyways, they're full black from what you can see with the eye. I'll be putting on some stickers on them. I'm still debating between going with the XTI stickers I had bought a while ago to go on these brakes, or go on, sorry, on my front brakes and my rear brakes, but they were way too big. Or just ordering some actual Brembo stickers. So if you guys have any ideas, put them in the comments below. But that's it for this video vlog. It's been a compilation of a few weeks just with everything going on here. But it is what it is. Things are getting fixed. Things are getting done. Can't wait to put these on. I'm going to do an oil change probably in about 2 weeks, and that's when I'll be probably doing these. So see you guys soon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. This is going to be a sick build on this Forester, so I can't wait to get these put on. Figured I'd show you a little update on the Forester quickly while I have you guys here. Video is kind of short and kind of getting long at this part of the clip though. So this is what's going on with the Forester at the moment. Yeah, someone hit me the other day. So damage here. Fog light area is completely screwed up. I took it to a body shop and they actually clipped it back on, but you can still see a huge gap there, but it's doing a lot better than what it was. But yeah, so luckily the person that I got in the accident with, she was at fault. Well, not luckily, but I'm just saying she was completely at fault. Luckily she's gone and paid for it already, so the body shop should be getting my car soon. And then I'll be able to show you guys an update. Like right now, like my hood doesn't look like it's lined up to my bumper at all. There's a huge gap over there compared to over here. You come over and there's a gap on this side, you know. So luckily it's just a car. It'll get fixed. Sucks, but it is what it is. A new front bumper will be coming for the Forester. So see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Talk to you guys soon.